Hey guys, it's Mallard with another stamp video, and today, as you can see, we are going to do a what's in the box video. Hopefully, we can find some interesting and possibly valuable stamps today. You guys know the drill by now. Gonna reach in here, get a nice little handful. That should be enough. I'll get a little bit more. That should be enough. Put them down here. I did already see a US stamp in there, so they shouldn't be in there, but we'll see what it is. Looks like right off the bat a pretty nice one from Persia or Iran. I also saw this one just because of the cancellation. It says reading on it, 1899. December 31st, right before the new year. Jamaica. Yeah, here's the US stamp that I saw. Gonna have to put that in my US bin. Keep it separated so I don't get them mixed up. One from Great Britain. Decent shape. Hopefully we find some that we don't know the value of, because all the ones we've seen so far we already kind of know what we're working with price wise. Nice old one from Chile. India. Check out that cancellation. That's a pretty cool one. Yeah, I'm starting to pick up on cancellations and perfins more these past few weeks, because I know that's some stuff that some serious collectors really enjoy seeing and really enjoy researching and looking at. Perfins, like I said, aren't really what I do, but whenever I see them, since I recognize them, I try and show you guys the perfins, the front and the back, so you guys can try to do some research on them if you want to. Another US stamp, just a normal airmail. This looks like a pretty modern Hong Kong stamp, honestly. Super clean, it's mint. Super clean looking stamp there. This looks old, yeah. That's an old one. I think it already has its catalog number on the back though. It says 56 and it says $2. So who knows how old that is. I'm not gonna look this one up. I'm just gonna leave it. See if I can get this Bermuda stamp here. Pretty Bermuda stamp. Kind of reminds me of some South African stamps that I've recently come across. Hungary. It's like a Monaco stamp. Oh, nice. What is this one? Venezuela. With the year, and it looks like a new denomination overprint. Official. That's a pretty stamp. I like the colors on that one. Byron stamp. Oh wow, what's going on here? Ecuador. It looks like we have a red overprint. I think it says 3 cents, and then we have a script down here, 1935. I'll probably put this in this bin because it had all the writing on it. Morocco. Nice mint, clean stamp. Looks like it's centered really well too. Probably not worth. I'll put that one to the side. That's like the most interesting one we found so far. Looks like a German stamp. I doubt that that's worth a ton of money or money at all, but it is the most interesting one we have found. I think it's Russian. And we'll just keep going. Jamaica, war stamp. Yeah, Austria. Austrian stamps are very, very common. Nice. Straits and Settlements. Australia. Another Bayern stamp. That one looks a little older than the first one. I don't know if you guys can see this. Can you see that watermark back there? It's super obvious to me. You see the star? You guys see that? You can already see the watermark. Some stamps, watermarks are easy to find. Other stamps, they're hard to find. But that one obviously is easy. I do want to mention, be on the lookout for the new month stamp giveaway. After asking you guys, do you guys want a high value stamp? Do you guys want to keep doing the BNF stamps? Most people said give us the BNF stamp, so we're just going to keep that theme going. And this next month, we'll be doing the exact same giveaway. Whenever the video drops, comment your name. You'll be entered. You'll be assigned a number. And then at the end of the month, we will ask Siri which number wins. Nikki Hart won the March stamp giveaway. And I just put her stamps in the mail today. And so, Nikki, they should make it over to you soon enough. Since it is overseas, it'll take a little bit longer, especially with COVID. Mail's just been a hassle, but it'll make it there eventually. So be on the lookout for that. This is interesting. This looks like a turkey stamp. Well, that one is definitely one we're going to set aside. Spania. All right, so these Iraq stamps are really interesting. So there's stamps that just say like service on the side, and those don't mean much, but there are stamps that have, of course, I don't know what this says at all, but there are stamps that have certain overprints like this that can be worth a lot of money. So I'm actually going to put that to the side, and we'll see if we can find that overprint. Maybe we get lucky. My bet is probably not. One thing that I've learned just throughout the years of stamp collecting is sometimes you think you have a really, really valuable stamp, but 999 times out of 1,000, you just have a normal stamp that looks like a valuable stamp. So I'm very, very cautious getting my hopes up. Been doing this for a few years now, and yeah, the letdown of thinking you have a really expensive stamp and then finding out it's worth like 3 cents is just a roller coaster. So I tend to err on the side of lowballing the stamps, and then if it does turn out to have some value, great. If it doesn't, then I'm not upset. Just a tip. Also, if you guys saw my recent video, you'll know that I actually partnered or am partnering with a coin shop, and he's allowing me to look at stamp collections. I walk through his door. I mentioned that in a video previously. If you want to check out John's Coin Shop in Chicago, bring your stamps in, and I'll take a look at them. One thing someone did bring up is, are you sure you're well educated enough in stamps to appraise them? And one thing, this is a nice Gold Coast stamp right there. One thing I do want to say about that is that's a great point. I am no stamp expert. I have no, I'm not a professional stamp expert. It's just what I know. So whenever people bring their stamp collections or stamps into the shop, I will be very upfront with them. Say, hey, this is what I think your stamps are worth. If you want to get it actually appraised, you'll have to take it to a real stamp expert. But I know with my knowledge and my Scott catalogs that I can have somewhat of an idea of what the stamp collection as a whole is worth, as well as hopefully giving them the correct price in the Scott catalog for the stamp that they bring in that they want me to look at. I do know how to do watermarks, of course, know how to find perfins, all that stuff. So hopefully I can just help someone out, because the last thing I want someone to do is just basically go to a, there's some perfins on that one. I can't really, it has a hard back on it, so you can't really see what it is. But the last thing I want to do is actually is for them to take their stamp collection that could be worth money to a stamp dealer that isn't trustworthy, them look at the stamps, see that there's value there, and then basically lowball the people and try and just steal their stamps from them. I rather them bring them to me. I say, hey, your stamps are valuable, or hey, they're not valuable, and then they'll have a better idea if they do try and sell the stamps to an actual stamp dealer. I know I've actually dealt with a stamp dealer. I'm not going to say if it's Illinois or a different state, But I took a stamp in there to kind of test the waters to see if I could trust him or not. And I took a stamp in that was valuable. It was worth about $300. And I asked him, you know, I hear this is worth money. What do you think? And he actually lowballed me and tried to tell me it wasn't worth a lot of money and to sell it for $10 to him. And so from that point on, I haven't gone back there and I haven't recommended him to anyone. If he had passed the test, then I would have definitely recommended him to other people. But he was trying to steal from me, I believe. And so that's just something I want to prevent from happening to people who don't know anything about stamps. I want to help them in that way, and hopefully me partnering with John at his coin shop, we can help a few families hold on to their stamp collections and know the value of their stamp collections. All right, enough rambling. So this is what I'm talking about. So normally these Iraq stamps have this overprint on them, but this one I think can be valuable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this one aside. I know this other Iraq stamp isn't worth a lot, but just want to show you, I'm glad we found another Iraq stamp with that overprint, so then I could actually show you guys visually. Got a few more stamps here. Don't have a ton. Philippines. Oop, got that upside down. But yeah, I'm just trying to help people know what to do with their stamp collection. That's kind of the bottom line with me. I don't want people getting ripped off. That's the last thing I want. South Africa, nice. That's a nice one. I gotta put that in my stock book. So I'll set that one aside so I can put it in my stock book later. Looks like a stamp from Mexico. British Guiana. Some chewed purse, but that's okay. Normal stamp from Great Britain. A few more here. Stamp from India. India. Looks like China. Nice. Nice early mint El Salvador stamp. I'll set this one aside as well. All right, so these are the three stamps that we're going to look at. I'll show them to you up close real quick. This one, I think this was from Turkey. I'm not sure. This one might be hard to find. It looks like there's a red overprint and there's this darker blue overprint as well. We'll try and find that one. This Iraq stamp that has this overprint could be valuable, could just be worth nothing. We'll go check it out. And then the last stamp I pulled, this mint El Salvador stamp. I think it's one of the first ones that they print in El Salvador, so this one should maybe have a little value. We'll see. But I'm going to go find the price of those stamps. I'll bring you guys right back in. And we are back. So, like I feared, I actually was not able to find one of them, but I did find the other two. So we'll do the two that I found and then talk about the third one. I did not find the stamp in the Scott catalog or the value of it, obviously. So, this first stamp is from Iraq. It was actually printed in 1958, and it is only worth 20 cents in used condition. So, like I said, could be worth some money, could be worth nothing. So, this stamp is actually really clean stamp. You can see it's mint. It's from El Salvador. It was printed in 1867. Their very, very first postage stamp they printed, so I thought this could have some value once I did a little research on it, but it's actually only worth 55 cents in mint condition, so I guess a lot of these are floating around or not a lot of people want them, but got one of the first stamps from El Salvador in mint condition, so I'll take it. And this third stamp, I cannot find it. I cannot find it anywhere. I believe it's from Turkey, but I am not sure. As you guys can see, looking at it, you can see that there is a red overprint, and then there's like a darker blue overprint on the top and on the bottom. It looks like there's 5, and it might be just a 0, and then there's some script up here, but obviously the red one's pretty obvious to me. But if you guys can find this stamp, let me know in the comment section down below so everyone else can know. But other than that, actually, is that a date? Yeah, I think it says, this actually says 1919 to, I can't tell what that says. Maybe it's not 1919. Anyway, if you guys want to let me know what this stamp is down in the comment section down below, that would be awesome. I will definitely pin it as a top comment for all you guys that helped me out. I really do appreciate it. But as always, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for watching.